Hello everyone, Caleb with Dansie Design Build here, and today we're just starting on a new basement finish, and I wanted to give you a tour of this basement. We're doing a basement walkout entry with a basement apartment, a kitchen, a bathroom, a couple bedrooms, and a laundry room. So I just wanted to give you a quick tour here of what we're doing and what we're planning on doing here before we get started with the framing, so that when we get the framing in, everything's ready to go. So let's jump into it. Okay, so here we've got the plans. We'll start over here with the basement walkout entry that's going on outside. And then just as far as a floor plan, we've got a living room, a kitchen, an L-shaped kitchen. We've got the fridge over here, sink, centered in the window, the fridge or the range, and then an upright kitchen cabinet for the pantry. Then we've got a nice big island in the middle. It's a 7 by 3'9" island, so that'll be really nice. Here we've also got a laundry room, cabinets on both sides of the washer and dryer. And then this is the bedroom. And then we've got a bathroom here, 6-foot vanity, toilet, tub. And then we have over here, this is where it gets the interesting part about how we do this with making it into a hybrid system for renting it out or not. And so essentially this is the staircase going upstairs. And then we have a door here that you can put a deadbolt on to make that locked off, and it's going to be a soundproof door as well. And we also have another one of those exact same doors going on this side. So if the owners put deadbolts on those and shut those, they would be able to access their storage and their mechanical areas on this side of the basement, while the renters or people living downstairs could have access through this walkout door to the bathroom, bedrooms, laundry, kitchen, living room, and the other bedroom. So, or if they want to leave these unlocked, they could have access to the whole house again without just with the change of a key. So that's kind of what we have going on for the layout here. And then as we move into showing the actual basement finish here, this here is going to be the first bedroom on the plan. This one over here, that's on that side. And then we have the laundry room, the closet, the laundry room, and then we work our way into the kitchen here. And then this window is going to be the one that's centered with the kitchen sink. And then this is going to be the living room. And then moving over here, this is going to be the second bedroom. And then we're going to frame this big opening in and reduce that down to like a regular sized bedroom door. And then this is the doorway that we're going to reconfigure so that it will have the lock on there to be converting into the convertible area, I guess. You could say it that way. Then over here we have all the mechanical room, and we've put some tape down here preliminarily before we chalk our lines for building the walls. But this is going to be the mechanical room. There's going to be this closet here. We're going to frame this opening into as well because it is a little bit larger than needed. So that's reflected by these little pieces of tape here on both sides. And then this is a load-bearing wall that we're actually going to move over 6 inches because it's required. I mean, to fit a tub, you have to have 5 feet of space in between each side of the framed walls. And we were given 5 feet up against this concrete wall. So by the time we add some framing onto the inside of this wall here, that reduces the amount of area or distance there to something less than 5 feet. So we're going to need to move this wall over a few inches. So we've got that worked out with the engineering and everything to move this load-bearing wall. So otherwise, this bathroom, we're going to cut out all this concrete flooring, reconfigure the drain pipes so that they work for a tub going in here, and then having a toilet, and then having a vanity. So it's almost there, except for, I mean, this just isn't going to work with the whole bathroom setup in the long run. So we'll get that reconfigured as well. And then I wanted to show you this part of the kitchen. This is the elevation view of that kitchen wall with the window behind it. And so what we want to do is center this sink in the middle of that window. And so in order to do that, we have to establish exactly where this kitchen wall needs to be so that the summation of all of these cupboards add up to the center of that wall. So we've got our laser line here, and this little laser is showing a vertical line straight down from the center of this window. So essentially we measure out based on the cabinet plan where those cabinets are going to end up to make our L-shaped kitchen centered with the sink in the middle of that window, and then turn the corner here so we know exactly where to put that wall. And so here we've marked down where that wall is going to actually end up being framed so that the kitchen sink's actually centered. And then I just wanted to show one other thing that we're doing with this laser. Now these are pretty awesome because they're just a laser light, and then it can turn, you can make it into a cross or into a horizontal plane. And you can see it moving a little bit there. That's because it's floating and it just levels itself out. So essentially what we can do with this is set this laser up to actually show us where the floor is high and the floor is low, because we have this floor being LVP flooring. And so in order to make that really nice and to minimize the amount of areas where there's a clacking sound from the LVP having a low spot and kind of hitting the concrete, we're going to locate all the areas of the floor that need to be adjusted or ground down. So I'll just show you an example here of one area that we're doing that on. So this part of the floor is cracked, and so that's giving us an indication that some movement has happened in the floor. And no basement floors are perfect, but basically here you can see that the laser is showing that we have right about just a hair more than 2.5 inches. And then if we move over here just a couple feet, you can see we're almost to 3, and most of this basement floor is at 3. So we're going to identify here pretty soon where all those places are that need to be ground down, and this is one of them right here. They kind of correspond with all these cracks. So everywhere that there's a crack is essentially a high spot, and then the laser just helps us identify which spots are high and how high are they, so that we can get them all dialed in just perfectly, so the floor ends up being really flat. So that's what we're up to this week, getting this flooring all ready to go, grinding this floor down, laying out the cabinet plan, and then snapping all the lines for where the framing is going to happen, and getting this basement apartment in Riverton ready to go. So thanks for tuning in, and if you need help with your basement apartment or finishing your basement, you can reach us on our website. We have a lot of resources there that you can download on our resources page. So go check them out, dansiedesignbuild.com. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.